All right, so this is the final class before you both go on an examination break. Aditya Dinagaran is taking a break till March 23rd. Just now, Aditya's dad told me. And Tanvi is also taking an equal phase of time as a break. And what we are supposed to be very, very careful about is when we are taking a break of about 2 months or three, I mean, 2 weeks or 3 weeks, we get an intimidating feeling of, slouching down from the learning that we have done thus far. And if this particular week's class, if it had been 2 days as usual, like, Saturday and Sunday, things would have been different. Last week after we finished our class on Sunday, Achyut turned up and he said he was apologetic for missing two classes. He said he missed one class because of Shivratri, and he also missed another class because of some other school program. So Achyut is continuing to attend in the month of March, all Sundays. So as far as online class is concerned, I'll be having only Achyut in the online format for the next 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, I was speaking about the danger of forgetting the learning, which I don't want you to do. I want you to continue the process of whatever you have learned in the MSc sessions so far, and the break should not be a barricade for your progress. Please understand, although although you are not going to attend the next 2 weeks since you are busy with the examination, after March last week when we reconnect, we will immediately have the CRS updation, and the 2 weeks of your past activities will be taken stock and they will be respectively added in the CRS. So have that in mind. So Tanvi, what's the topic you have for today?
Mobile phones, sir.
Okay. And Aditya, what's the topic you are holding up today?
Importance of sleep.
All right. Okay. Fine. So we will start with Tanvi. So Tanvi, you can connect your presentation. Importance of sleep and physical exercise. Yes, we are seeing your slide. And if it is a slideshow format, okay, fine. So your system does not support slideshow format. You can get this is good enough. Oh, okay, fine, fine. This is fine.
Yeah. Importance of sleep and physical exercise. Importance of sleep. After a long, tiring day in school, we enter the noisy school bus, which makes our day worse by giving us headache and fatigue due to the amount of noise that the children are making in the bus, and also the congestion of all the food that they're eating. Hence, taking a 30-minute nap after school, which is not compulsory but is very helpful. And hence, it makes our body fresh and ready to become active, because after we've taken rest, our body gets the energy to become active and study with a fresh mind for a long time without feeling sleepy. Sleeping in a night for at least 6 to 8 hours is compulsory, as when we sleep, all our body parts get rest, and that's when our body develops. That's why babies sleep for about 3/4 of the day. Whatever we study on the first day, we will remember more and better of that in the second day. This is because when we sleep, it helps the brain digest the information that a person has read that day, hence helping him the next day. Importance of physical exercise. After school, we have at least 1 hour to play any sport. It makes us happy and gives us a feeling. For example, after coming from back from the bus, and we remember that we have to go play football or tennis, it makes us happy and gives us a reason why we're going home, because it'll make us happy. We'll eat fast and then we'll go play. Hence, it makes our day interesting. And also, physical sports also help us build our stamina, and it also helps us learn new sports such as basketball, football, and more. Thank you.
That's wonderful, Aditya. So there was some spelling errors, like the word play had a spelling of Pley instead of Play. So next time when you are making the presentation, make sure you are running a spell check. Okay, so you mentioned about congestion. So as far as the congestion, um, while you're traveling from the school bus, you said that there is a congestion. Can you explain a bit more? Because there is rising cases of congestion in school students. What is your understanding about congestion? And what do you think the students have to do to get rid of congestion?
Like lots of people start eating so much food, and in certain buses the AC don't work, and some certain bus drivers don't allow us to open the door because children will stick their hand out. Hence, we can't get fresh air, and lots of people open those chips, cakes, and everything, hence congesting the bus. And yeah, so basically we can basically there becomes less air to breathe, and a person gets headache because there's so much noise being made by the children as well. So basically how we can avoid this is by ACs working in the bus, and we should be allowed to open the windows a bit so that the air can be ventilated.
Okay. So um, you mentioned about the 30-minute nap a student has to take, and that gives the rejuvenation and energy for taking up the next work. My question is, uh, when a person is forced to sleep, you know, marginal number of teenagers are always really panicked when they are going for a short form of sleep, attributing to the reason that they might not be having the time on the other side of getting up from the sleep. You know, they attribute to, no, we have got a lot of workload. If we are sleeping, we will not have the personal control of waking up immediately after 30 minutes, and our sleep will be elongated. And naturally, when the sleep is elongated, what we will face is the absence in our homework and the lapse in our studying work. So let us not take the risk, and I don't want to go for the nap. And they do this, but what they actually do is a very big blunder. And this kind of sleep deprivation, it accumulates and accumulates, and it immediately attacks on their immune system, and it causes a lot of problems for them. So for those people who have got this mental block that no, 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 sleeping, the nap is not going to be applicable for me. So for those people, what is the advice you give? They have to go for the nap, but at the same time, they should not have the slack in the mind. How is it going to be possible?
If example, if they have so much work in a day, it's fine not to take a nap. But then when you have lots of work to, like when you have like medium work to do, you should take a nap. Even though some people won't try, they should try it, because without trying you won't even know if if it's gonna be helpful or not. Because once you take a nap, you become fresh and you're able to study more than you would study without taking a nap. And of course your sleep will get elongated a bit because you won't be used to sleeping and waking up in 30 minutes so fast. But then as you do it every day, you'll eventually get used to it.
Awesome. All right. Okay. So last question to you. What are all the quick strategies you are holding up for facing your final examination of your eighth grade? And with having the annual examinations around the corner, what kind of strategies you are holding up or devising, or something that you have as a reflection from this MSc Institutions learning that could be applied into, or that could be put into use, so that you can do the examination really well? What's your plan of action for facing your examinations?
First, basically take a good amount of breaks, like not too long, but a decent amount of breaks so that your mind can cool down.
Hmm.
And second, if you have time, like a 10-minute meditating will also work.
It's fantastic. Okay, so that was a very nice presentation from Aditya this time. The importance of sleep, and the importance of doing the physical exercise. Uh, my favorite topic. Anything with regard to the health, I'm always game. So Aditya did really well. Good job, Aditya. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. So, Tanvi, are you ready as it?
Yes.
All right, so let's go for it. You can activate the screen. Aditya has made a lifestyle-based topic today, and you are making a tech topic. You're going to speak about mobile phones. Let's see what you have got.
Good evening, sir, and my friends. Today I came with a presentation about mobile phone, its advantages and disadvantages. So let's get started. So I'm having some content that is about mobile phone, advantages of mobile phone, disadvantages of mobile phone, conclusion. Advantages of mobile phone. Easy communication, self-education, booking and shopping, banking facility, and income source. So easy communication. So when we are in India, we can easily contact with America relatives. So it is easy to convey our messages to them. In olden days, the people used to write letters and post it. So it takes 4 to 5 days to reach the place. So while having this mobile phone, we can easily convey our messages to relatives. Self-education, so we can learn extra about our studies. Like many search engines are like Chat GPT, like etc. Next, booking and shopping. So we can easily buy everything from the Amazon, Flipkart, Zomato. So we don't need to go and buy in the shop. We can easily put orders in, they will come and give. So and we can give the money by Paytm, UPI, all those things. E-banking. So we can pay money in account also. And trading like a stock market, like we can trade something and we can earn money from that. So it is income source, we can earn money from that. Next, disadvantages of mobile phone: distraction, wastage of time, sleeping disorder, health problems, cyberbullying. So distraction. So while we are studying focusly, that time when the phone is near with us, we get distracted to that, like social media, like Instagram, Telegram, etc. So when we are doing that, our time will waste. So we will not have much more time to prepare for our exams or our to finish one lesson. So distraction. So we should not be distracted with that phone. And sleeping disorder. So while we are watching the phone for many hours or many minutes, so we will not sleep night time. So we will not get sleep. So this is one of them. Next, cyberbullying. So like when a film actor, this movie is not good, it is not nice. So his fans from internet, they will post like that. So cyberbullying, he will get some tension or sadness. So conclusion, there are many advantages and disadvantages of mobile phone. It is a mobile phone is a resourceful gadget. Therefore, it is in the hands of the user to use this full product only. So when we are using, we need to use it wisely so we can get advantages from that. Thanks, thanks for watching my presentation, sir. Do you have any questions?
Yes, the presentation was really enjoyable and informative. Yes, I have got a couple of questions to you, Tanvi. My first question is when you were explaining about the advantages of usage of mobile phone, you had mentioned about the fast communication, and you had also mentioned about the advantages of learning things. Like you also mentioned about Chat GPT, which is a very controversial kind of evolution now, as far as students are concerned. But when you are having mobile phones and life becomes very easy, when life becomes very easy, I'm giving you a hypothetical situation where suddenly, if the students are banned and they are not supposed to use the mobile phone, which was the case in 2017, 2018, and 2016. Students did not have mobile phones in their hand. Okay, so pre-COVID phase was like heaven. As far as students are concerned, they were using their brain, they were using their common sense, they were using their intellectual features for thinking, writing examinations, and for preparing. COVID came, it struck, and it revolutionized the entire global platform, and people started using mobile phones, and the life has changed. Now, easily, very easily, a fourth grader, third grader, fifth grader has got a phone for his own self or her own self. If a sudden law has been enforced and the teenagers and preteens were advised not to use cell phones, how do you think those people, those school pupils, PUPILs, I would mean, how do you think they should be managing, or how do you think they will manage such a?
Sir, I think so. They get anger and depression, sir, because for more than 2 years they were continuously using the mobile phones. Now, of a sudden, if now a law came, we should not use phone like that. It came means they will get some sadness and depression, sir. But they can manage like that. They should more focus on studies when they finish everything for a day, that time they can use that too, not so much, sir.
Hmm. Yeah, you're right. And think about your own self, Tanvi. Like if the law has been enforced, first of all, our classes will be cut because if you are not using your phone, because for making presentation, you're using multiple devices. One phone displays your PPT, another phone displays your video. So you're using two mobile phones. And when you are into a law, you're not supposed to use both the phones, or class will get cut and there will be a discontinuity. So how would you manage if that happens to you? Look into your life, think about that situation, and tell me how would you manage.
So me too, the same situation, sir. I will also get some sadness and depression, but I will try to manage myself. But this class cut means I will come directly and attend, sir. I will speak to my mother, sir.
All right, that's so kind of you, and I really appreciate the spirit of the interest that you are showing on the sessions. Well then, okay, I take it as an appreciation, and that means a lot to me. Now, my next question: advantages you spoke, and the disadvantages. Cyberbullying. You spoke about cyberbullying, uh, which is happening to every single person. Let's say, for example, if Aditya opens a YouTube channel and you open a business Instagram page. Okay, let us hypothetically imagine that Aditya is in college and you are in college as well. Aditya is in his final year college and you are in the first year college. And you start a business Instagram official, I would say. Aditya starts YouTube official, and you both run. The comments for Aditya's videos and for your posts are very, very derogatory and unparliamentary, and it is very, very emotionally testing, and it puts you into a lot of negative attitude. So if you are experiencing something, and that's also a form of cyberbullying, okay? So in my YouTube channel, if I get derogatory comments or unparliamentary comments, I will face the person. I will take the identity of the person. I will go to his profile and I will directly talk. I will confront the person and I'll make sure that he doesn't do that again, not only to me, to anybody for that matter. But if my elder brother knows this fact, he would say, dude, you are really wasting time and you are taking it too personal, and you are letting that bother you. That is what is actually right. Okay, so what he says is what is actually right. But there are some people who would react like me, and when we react like that, the cyberbullying gets multiplied. More people come to you, more people, put you into struggle. As a matter of fact, I want both of you to answer for this question, also Aditya. So how do you think the cyberbullying can be smartly handled? At the same time, you should not allow that to bother, and you should travel very, very safe. Tanvi, I'm speaking in a very, very simple English so that you can understand. Do you understand my question, first of all?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So can you answer the question? How do you think a person can handle this? Okay, this is a little bit advanced question. I know that, but I just want your brain to think in an advanced way. That's why I asked the question. Maybe after Aditya answers, you can take a frame of reference from his answer and you try to answer. So Aditya, what's your answer for this question? Aditya?
Hello.
Yeah, we're able to hear you.
Yeah, so basically what I would say is that people, especially these people who watch my YouTube channels and Instagram handles post, don't exactly know how much certain people work hard and like work hard to show their efforts. For example, in YouTube channels and Instagram posts, they put a lots of effort into making the photo, and some people just put so many bad comments. So I don't think that's a good thing. So they should first understand what the person is going through and what he does, and then yeah.
Hmm. Okay, so there has to be a sensibility from the person's perspective. That's a solution Aditya is giving. Now, Tanvi, he has given his answer. Now, what's your answer?
Sir, in Instagram post, first of all, the people don't know who is chatting and who's putting the post, sir. The same thing, they should understand the hard work of our side, sir. Then they should think she's an unknown people. For what we are typing to her, nothing is there. Like that, they can think, sir.
Yeah, right, correct. Okay. For your age, this kind of thinking is really good. I really appreciate it. All right, Tanvi. So that's a very good presentation from your side. Aditya made a lifestyle-based genre of topic, and Tanvi made a presentation on technology genre about mobile phones. Now, time for us to look into CRS. And after CRS, I would like to talk about a very important concept, and then we are done with today's class. So the meeting has got about 8 minutes in the window. Let us not waste time. We will close this window here itself. And after exactly 4 minutes break, you just log into the next window. And in that next window, we will see our CRS updation, which is going to be frozen for at least the next 2 or 3 weeks. And then we will see a concept. Okay, so take a break. Exactly 4 minutes, because Zoom resumes after 4 minutes, and after 4 minutes, we will jump into the CRS. See you on the other side. 4 minutes.